Jet almost had it, just too far outside. I think it's Justin Cooper who's going to grab the whole shot here in the Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing Machine, and Phil Nicoletti pulling starts again is second. Chase Sexton's down.
Chase Sexton's down. I was just about to mention Jet Lawrence should give Justin Cooper some flowers because that was very close to being in the hay bale, but Chase Sexton, yeah, that's motocross, folks. But Justin Cooper out front, we just heard
into this field.
Yeah, Aaron's doing a great job, and if anybody's comfortable being in these conditions, it's the cowboy, Aaron Plessinger. And he looks good, he looks racy as we're watching Chase Sexton way in the back of the pack, currently 26, trying to make his way up. He's got a lot of time, but a lot of people to make his way around.
We're watching Chase Sexton already into the top 20. Got to make passes early while the pack is still together, and he's doing it.
Yeah, Chase, it's going to be important for him to try to pass as many people as you can without making another mistake. And the good thing for him is the second moto. A lot of these guys are going to get tired. So it's going to be important for Chase to get them while they're bunched up and then see if he can go.
We're going to go back to this crash for Sexton.
All right, he's down on the inside. It's like he's behind a Yamaha, and he comes out and just loses the rear end. Simple as that. They put down a little bit of water.
With Chase Sexton, who is up to 8th place after an early crash, starting this moto in 40th.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this dude's on form right now. Chase is coming up, and he might be too far back to catch the Jet Lawrence, but you got to think all this confidence, and he's probably upset. And he looks pretty good. And I think with Chase Sexton, his bike's dancing around, but the fact is, as JT brought, the way the frame is and the way that bike reacts, I think things are happening slower for Chase. It's not so rigid and so you know, jittery out there, so it's allowing him to feel pretty comfortable because the thing's slapping around, but he's able to keep fighting through it. Unlike what we see with Jet Lawrence, that bike looks nervous to me, and it seems like that's the way they're riding, very timid. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out throughout the day with those guys.
Sexton around Noren, the veteran out of Sweden, on the mad part.
Yeah, you can see Hunter Lawrence and those guys are gone. And
oh, Sexton! Oh, they almost came together.
That's what you call beast mode. He came in there. He came just scared Jet Lawrence, and yeah, you can tell Jet's lingering. And Chase Sexton, he's not to be denied today. He goes up from Jason Anderson too. 2-for-1 special.
Got the BOGO?
Got the BOGO. That's lightning cell. Amazon, baby.
2 for 1, and with that, I think Sexton has vaulted into the overall win, 40th to 4th.
He ain't done either. He ain't done. We got 7 minutes plus 2 laps left. I think he's going after that other Lawrence Scott too.
Oh, now that would be something if he could get all the way from last to 3rd and get Hunter. At this point, is he even digging deeper? Is he just in a rhythm right now?
Oh, he's in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the zone. I mean, again, we saw what he was doing that first moto, but that pass that he just made on Jet Lawrence, the authority that he came in, because he knew Jet Lawrence was there, that's a rider that's moving forward, and he is sending a message to everyone. And don't be surprised if Chase Sexton ends up second in this moto.
Woohoo! Yeah, the gap is about 4 seconds to Hunter right now, and Hunter still trying to go after Justin Cooper. This has been one of the wildest days. Hold on to that, Sexton. He's riding the bucking Bronco down there. An unpredictable race day for sure today at Hangtown. Chase Sexton, a clutch ride. Oh, he almost went down for a second time on this lap.
Yeah, it's probably 10th time this race, but when the rider's in the zone, you notice he's been doing this all day. It's not bothering him. That's when I know he's comfortable.
Down on the first lap, last place by quite a distance, and he is just blowing past these guys.
Chase Sexton's running. He's going 4 seconds faster than Aaron Plessinger out front. So that gap of 10 seconds, it's going 3 seconds faster than anybody else on the racetrack. This dude's in the zone, and if he can get around these guys without stopping his momentum, we might be talking about last to first kind of deal.
Woo! First, he's got to take care of Hunter. Let's see if he can finish this off. He caught him 4 seconds in 1 lap. Not enough to make the pass down there.
Yeah, he's going to get Hunter going down this downhill. Chase has been strong here all day long, and I think whatever they did on the motorcycle, plus how he's feeling, the pass is about to happen.
And how far up the road is Justin Cooper? It's about 2 more seconds from Hunter to Justin. Here comes Yeah, you're right. Sexton makes a mistake. It doesn't affect him one bit. He just puts the motorcycle somewhere else, doesn't lose speed.
No, he's not.
Chase Sexton going after Hunter Lawrence for a third. He started this race in last place, and he's about to make the pass. Oh, they almost come together.
Yeah, and this is what I love. I mean, this dude's sliding everywhere, bikes kicking around, but the way he's making his passes, they're aggressive. They're more than just, I'm just going to get around you. He's making passes with authority, and the way he came in on Jet Lawrence showed him, Hunter Lawrence, not to be determined. This is big, Jason.
And I don't think we normally see that from Sexton. This type of aggression near contact, this is not normally his game. He is something special today.
No, we're watching one of those rides that you'll be like, that was a beast mode ride. This is the Eli Tomac back in the day ride. This is
the math easy. So Plessinger looking for his first moto win. The overall is gone. Still 7.5 seconds, though, that Sexton would have to make up to go from worst to first.
Yeah,
can he get Justin Cooper at least?
Yeah, Justin, he's burnt toast. Yeah, Chase is coming after him, and if he can keep it up, there'll be a point in his race where once he gets past Justin Cooper, he'll probably just settle down. And I don't know if he's feeling pretty confident to go after Aaron, might be, but I think Chase is going to realize what he's did is special, and he wants to wrap this thing up. Because when he was laying on the ground in 40th place, I repeat, 40th place, he was not thinking that he was going to do this. And this is a huge statement, not only for today, but for this championship moving forward. We got a player here, Jason.
Yeah, he probably was thinking he had blown it. Instead, it has turned into an all-time ride. How long can Cooper hold on? That's what Justin Cooper does, though. 250 or 450. The guy's just solid.
Yeah, and shout out to Justin Cooper. Like he said, this ain't the California. You don't really like California tracks, but he's riding really good. Finding the corner, probably the best form he had in his whole career. But now you can tell Chase is starting to slow down. I wonder does he realize he has that overall. And sometimes with Chase, it almost, you know, the reason why he probably continued that pace up, because it gets easier just riding that speed, letting the thing hang out. Once he starts slowing down and thinking about it, there might be opportunity for him to hit the ground, but I think he's in the zone, Jason.
Yeah, I've heard you guys allude to that quite a bit. Sometimes slowing down is less safe. Sometimes. Yeah,
for sure. And you can see, I mean, the way he's riding, a few mistakes now, I think he's realizing what he's done and accomplished, and that he has overall. So he's going to try to go after Justin Cooper, but he's going to try to do it in a different form than the way he was when he passed Hunter Lawrence. When he was coming up through the pack, he had no care. It didn't matter he was going to hit the ground or get out front. Now you can tell he's starting to pick his places around this racetrack, and he knows he's faster than Justin. He's just going to try to do it in the right spot without taking a huge chance.
Last week, combing the pits after the race, I saw the great Roger DeCoster, who is the motorsports director for KTM. I said, hey, you got to be happy with the way Sexton rode. And he said he was the best today. And I'm like, that's the best you've seen him ride? And he's like, no, he was the best rider today. I'm like, better than Jet and Hunter Lawrence? And he's like, he was the best rider today. That's the way Roger felt about how well Sexton rode last weekend. It's another shot in the arm of confidence.
Yeah, and Roger was right. When we break down the lap times, Chase was the better rider last week, and he was faster in all the segments except for one. Now it's easy to, well, it's kind of hard to say you're the better when you got beat, but overall the way he was riding, he looked pretty good.
Now what's on the line here, by the way, would be who is on the third place spot on the podium today. It's going to be two KTM riders for sure, Sexton and Plessinger. Right now, Justin Cooper is third overall. If he can hold off Sexton, I believe Hunter would vault back ahead of Justin Cooper for third if Sexton makes his pass.
Yeah, Sexton's going to try to get up the inside, and I'm sure Justin Cooper, mechanic probably told him need this position, so that's probably why he's fighting so much.
Oh, these guys, well, Cooper's going to be tired now, 30 minutes in, and Sexton is just relentless today.
Yeah. He's not done, so I'm sure he needs that second place to get.
Whoa! These are two riders that you don't often see sitting it like they have in this moto. Cooper fought back. It's not enough, though.
Front. Oh! Number 4 right down to number 7. Come on, Aaron. Hold on. Hold on. You don't have to worry about Dirty Dog getting that to you. Tim Ferry back in the day, but I mean, what a ride by both these guys, and a strong ride. Even going back to Tom Vial, but now you can see Chase Sexton's body position. Now he's realized what he's done and where he's at, and I think he's pretty comfortable at the position if he can hold this thing off.
A nod to some, James Stewart, Ricky Carmichael, number 4, number 7, glory days. Sexton, great run, not going to win the moto, but doing this last to second might mean more than had he won the moto by leading from the start. And Aaron Plessinger, hey, what a bounce back for him. Yeah, Sexton went down, but there were also 4 other riders he didn't beat in Moto 1 who he handled in Moto 2.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, you look at Aaron Plessinger and Justin Cooper, we talk about Hunter Lawrence being, he's been known to podium every weekend, and one of the guys that's knocking off the streak. Aaron's got 17 seconds over Hunter, and Justin Cooper has, 12 seconds over them. So these guys are riding really good. We're talking about Chase Sexton because of the ride that he just came up through the field and the way he did this. But Justin Cooper is right there, and he's had a strong performance. Not going to be on the podium. Hunter is going to edge him out, but I mean, this sends a big shockwaves through the pits. And we go back to that first moto. All this is caused by what was happened with Jet Lawrence down that first lap. These guys got hope, and you can see it play out, and it's going good right now for all these guys.
Well, we speculated about that when the day began. For sure, Hunter and Jet and Chase were the 3 best riders last week. Was anybody else going to be able to get in there with them? I think Justin Cooper has shown I could be in the group. Aaron Plessinger showing I could be in the group. Listen to this crowd, and look at this. Sexton nearly has Plessinger in his sights.
Yeah, AP's hanging on at the moment. You can tell the arms are starting to get down a bit. He's been out front all by himself, and for him, it would be hard for him to even pick up the pace. And if Chase would have continued that, and I think Chase got to a point where he was settling, he would just continue the pace. He would have won this race, and he still might. But it's going to be hard for Aaron to pick it up because he's been out front, and I think he has it pretty locked in right now if he just gets to this next section.
Half a lap to go. Yeah, time is running out, but Sexton is right there looking to go worst to first. 40th to second at the moment. And yeah, you're right. If he gets there, I don't know if Plessinger has enough left in the tank to fend him off. He's got to get a little closer.
Yeah.
He's on him.
Oh, yeah. And if,
oh, he almost threw it away.
Yeah, that might be a wake-up call, but if Chase Sexton can get him, it's going to be right here. Going downhill, we saw how strong Chase has been, letting off the brakes. And if he wants it, here you go.
He's got it. A little mistake by Plessinger. Sexton, can he squeeze it off? He's got the lead. Last to first.
People, you just witnessed something. I'm going to just let it go, Jason. You can have this. What a ride by Chase Sexton. What a ride.
And he doesn't look tired.